Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all praise and honor and glory to where it's due. To Yahweh, Bahashem Yashab, Bahashem Rachakitas. Giving all glory and honor to the Almighty Yahweh, Bahashem Yashab. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who grew well and who taught us the truth. Salutations to the sincere brother out there who preaches his truth. And edifying the brothers and sisters who watch their diligence. And salutations to the like scattered abroad. Today, this brother, you welcome back to today with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah Bashem Das, entitled Flee from Evil. Now, I just got off work and I'm get this Lord willing edifying lesson and before I get some shout out. But it's called Flee from Evil. Especially now, man, because evil is all around us. Whether it be the demons, whether it be men, people, women. These demons trying to jump on you, trying to give you, evil thoughts, try to get you to sin. And it says in Ephesians 5 verse 26. And just like to bear with me. I forgot my handy dandy Bible in the car. So I'm gonna try to find this one verse after I get this. No, not this one. What is that? It's like you. Six. This is Ephesians 6 and verse. Ephesians 6 verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. That's what we got to do, man. We got to put on that whole armor so that we can stand against the wiles, the trickery of the devils, the way he tries to bring in, how he tries to pull out your lust, pull out your weaknesses to try and get you to come out the truth, man. Verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So that's what we're battling against, man, this evilness. We can't let it overcome us. Verse 13, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High. So come. And as it said, you gotta gird up your loins, man. You can't let this evilness overcome you, man. Where's it? Verse 6, verse 14. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about the truth. You gotta have your loins girded, man. Gird up your loins, as they say. Let's see. Let's get that word gird. Definition of gird. To gird up your loins. It's like you spelled it wrong. Gird. Secure on the body with the belt fastened. Here, Merriam-Webster always has a good one. It says to prepare oneself for action. And that's what it is, man. You got to prepare yourself. And that's also a saying, gird up your loins. Prepare and strengthen oneself for what is to come. Prepare, make ready, gear up. So come, strengthen, fortify. And that's what it is, man. You got to prepare yourself. You got to flee from the evil. You can't let this evil overcome you. What did Yahweh Shah say? Forget how it goes with the flesh. But this is Matthew 26 and verse 41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. So we can't let this flesh and the evil is also our flesh, man. Because our flesh wants to do contrary to the spirit. Your spirit wants to do one thing, but your spirit wants to do your flesh wants to do another thing. Especially when you first come into the truth and you start to understand that you gotta separate from this world, and that you gotta change your ways, man. And that's especially when the flesh is weak, or the flesh wants to do other things, as it says in Romans 12, not 2. Romans 12, verse 1. Start there, go to 2, I believe. It says Romans 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. Verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. So we can't be conformed to this world. And that's what the flesh wants, to be conformed to this world, man. And continue to do the folly and the inequities and the wickedness in this world, man. That's when you gotta gird up your loins and flee from the evil, man. And that can include people who are not on that same mindset as you. Could there be wicked men that come from Israel? I believe that's Jeremiah 4 verse 28, I believe. No, Slakia. It is Slakia. Bear with me. I think it's 5:28. Slakia. Jeremiah 5 verse 28. Jeremiah 5 verse 20. They are waxing fat, they shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. And that's it. No. So I guess I had the wrong maybe it's, I feel like it's 20, that verse 28 though. Let's try 3. No. And it's like if you hear noise in the background, but I'm not going to worry about it. But there's even wicked people amongst Israel, man. So let me just get some of these precepts, and then call it that. And Amos 5 verse 15. Hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate. It may be that the Lord Yahweh Shah power of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph. So we gotta hate the evil, man. We can't love the evil. We gotta hate it and flee from it. 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 22. Abstain from all appearance of evil. And let's just get that word attain. Definition of attain. Let's get in the blue letter. And if I can find that wicked man, the precept I was looking for, I'll put in the description box. Amos 5 verse 15. Because that kind of upset me that I had the wrong precept in my little notes. So, it's like we in 1 Thessalonians. That was 5:22. 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 22. Abstain from all appearance of evil.
Strong's G 567. Apechamai. Thayer's Lexicon. Apecho.
Apecho. To hold oneself off, refrain, abstain. So you refraining yourself. So that's what it is, man. You refraining yourself and you abstaining from all appearance of evil. Whether it be men or whether it be the devil, smoking, eating pork. Evil, man. Abstain from all appearance of evil. And this also goes with the men and people. Proverbs 4 verse 14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. So if you know that the people is not going to benefit you or keep you in that straight path, man, why would you want to be around them and suffer yourself to one of their demons trying to hop on you? Proverbs 16 verse 6. By mercy and truth and equity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord Yahweh shall men depart from evil. And we fear the Lord, man. We fear the Most High, our Father. And we depart from evil. We leave the evilness, the wickedness, the iniquity behind us. And we do that what that perfect, acceptable will of the Most High is. Keep the commandments. Go out in the highways and byways. Keep the commandments to the best of our ability. Slack you. Go on the highways and byways. Bid to the marriage. And so on, man. We trying to please the Most High. Proverbs 3 verse 7. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord Yahweh Shai and depart from evil. That's twice right there. Depart from evil, man. Flee from it. Let's get kind of this last one. Is Isaiah 56 and verse 1. Thus said Yahweh shall keep ye judgment and do justice, for my salvation is near to come, and my righteousness to be revealed. Blessed is that man that doeth this, and the Son of Man that layeth hold on it, that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, and keepeth his hand from doing any evil. So you gotta keep your hand from doing evil, man. And of course, we're not perfect, but you gotta do your best to stop doing the evilness. I'm not saying you do evil, but I'm just saying, to the best of your ability, because we coming into them times, man, that the demons is just gonna come down harder and harder, and we just gotta know that we being tried through the furnace of adversity, man, and it's just and it shows that the Most High is dealing with us. But that's all I had. Like I said, Kahalayim La Yahweh Shem Shabbat Shem Us. Double honor to the elder apostle, great millstone, who taught us truth. Shalom to the sincere brother out there who preaches truth and edifying the brothers for steady diligence. And shalom to the lecture God brought. The Lord willing, this video with this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the body, to the fold. And Barakatah Yahweh Shem Shabbat Shem Chakadas for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. It's always a pleasure, man, to get through the spirit to bring out precepts and edify the flock, man. Whoever may listen. But until next time, like I say, Shalom and Kwame Ashala. Abad Babal.